Good morning, Northern Cape. Welcome to ANC Northern Cape TV with your host, Mark, as I introduced you yet another candidate that is going to be standing for elections on the 1st of November. What an exciting moment it is as we continually seeing the ANC changing the face of youth participation in politics. I'm excited to introduce that guest to you. He is, we're live streaming this morning and we are doing the Zoom thing. Technology can take us anywhere in the province so that you know who your candidate is. Stay tuned as we return and we will be speaking to that specific guest. We will be back right after this. Welcome back to Raising Voices, and we want to give a shout out and a thank you to Home Future Furniture for the sponsorship. We are thankful for that. They are making this available for you. I have a guest not in studio, but online that I cannot wait to speak to because we want to hear what politics and youth involvement is like in the R where he is based. I have him on the screen right now, Nathan Louw. Good morning, welcome. How are you?
Good morning, sir. I'm well, sir. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you for joining us. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. I'm very excited to be with you guys this morning. It's a privilege and honor to be on this platform.
Awesome, awesome. Now I want to know, are you excited? You're excited about this morning, the interview, the platform. We want to know how excited you are come 1st of November.
I'm very excited because it's a big milestone for me as a young man, and also the ward where I'm residing in. It's very complex, and that makes it exciting because remember I'm in an opposition ward, so I'm very excited to win this ward. That makes me much excited.
So you are out there getting ready to take possession of this ward. That is what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
what efforts
definitely.
have you put in as a young and upcoming leader to make sure that you're going to take this ward?
I'm being involved on ground with the community. We did also do door to door, and also trying to reach also at the backyard of oppositions. So and also speaking thoroughly with young people and understanding the importance of voting and being part in local government elections.
When you're saying that they should be part in local government elections, I'm specifically thinking that I'd like to concentrating on the youth participation and them becoming active citizens in South Africa. What
Yes, sir.
have you plowed into? What were your efforts like to make youth realize that it is up to them to form the future of our country?
Um, also to let the youth understand that they are the spring of life, and that they being in youth is in the face of your discovery of dreams, and that they need to understand that they have the power to transform the nation into a better place. So I've been involved, engaging youth and understanding the importance in politics, and also that they have the so let them know that they have the ability to lead their fellow citizens into the right direction, because it's time that we as young people of this generation get involved in politics to bring about improvement of change.
As young people, you say that you should get involved in politics. Just a little bit of a background, because I'm thinking I'm going to head into more of a serious maybe question here and there. But I want to know why are you here? What drove you? Were you born to be a politician? Did you see that you can contribute? What exactly triggered this participation?
I always say this. I'm born in the ANC for the ANC, and also living in a community which really needs young people, or participation of young people in politics. And what inspired me also is that I'm a revolutionary. I love to bring change, uh, and improving the lives of people. So the inspire is to change the life of people, especially young people. So that really motivates me. So to serve the young people and be a servant for the young people in the community, and also a voice for
Okay.
them.
Obviously, when you say that you'd like to have young people participate, I'm thinking about, the active role in committees around the community, and for instance, in local government and the municipality. Are they aware of what the budgets are and how they can contribute in especially opportunities, creating opportunities for themselves?
I think I can be quite honest on that one. I think we still need to do awareness raising of the impact of this public policy process to have on the impact that they have on young people and the broader society. Young people don't fully understand the impact of IDP plans and ward committees and even local government, and that's why they don't take it seriously. So we must start with awareness and educate young people, educate them, and starting education campaigns around that. Also getting youth engagement in understanding that is a central principle of youth development. From a political point of view, youth engagement is important because young people deserve the right to be represented to their own interest, and also understand that youth civic engagement also is a critical important to prepare young people to be active citizens in democracy. So also understand also the fact that participation is a fundamental right, because through active participation, young people are empowered to play a vital role in their own development as well in their communities, helping them to learn vital life skills and develop knowledge on human rights, citizenship, and promote positive civic action. I think also if we activate young people in these public policy processes, it can be the commonwealth to the entire community.
For sure. Okay. When you say that you want to create awareness around the contributions that youngsters can make in local government, and especially the fact that not a lot of youngsters know how the setup works and the
Yes.
logistics and mechanics of local government and things like that. And it's important. And I like the fact that you have that trend that you want to educate them. Can politics as a youngster, how exciting can politics be? Because I suppose being young, you don't want to hear politics, because remember, only now we're changing the face of more involvement of
Yes.
youth in politics. And a lot of times people were saying, politics is for old men.
Yeah.
How exciting can you make that awareness process?
By in implementing programs where young people will feel that the interest in the issues are being addressed. So Mark, young people have the tendency of or sense of belonging. So we have to create platforms and programs that will zoom on them. So like recreation of facilities so they can use their creativeness or creativity and also their skills and their gifts and talents. So, and as you say, that young people feel, even in our subregion, young people feel that there's no need for them in politics, and there's a big need for them because we are the future, and we are not just the future of other organization, of other spheres of life, but we are the future in politics. And yeah, so it's very important to get involved in politics as a young person, so that we can understand and also champion our interest.
Nathan, you know what? Technology is fantastic. I'm sitting and I'm watching you and I'm listening to you. And at the same time, I'm reading some of the comments that are coming in. And people say that you are young, you are vibrant. Comrade Lessing has just posted something there that says, you are a young and vibrant person. How is this going to help you in convincing young people that it is for the good, their own good, that they should participate? Can you use your character? Can you use your vibrancy?
Yes, definitely, sir. Um, I'm also known for what for my strong and firm religious background. So, and also for my strong interpersonal skills. So I like to engage with young people.
Okay.
In my personality, I'm also a bubbly person. If I get to know you better, then you will start to love Nathan. But I think my character and my personality will contribute to bringing change and involvement in young people in politics.
Okay, so the ward does not belong to the ANC, and this bubbly Nathan Louw, with a firm religious foundation, is now setting out to convince people to trust him. How is your stand in the community? What do people think about you? Do you think you are literally really able to use your background, your involvement, and your character, personality to build trust with the community to say, change your view, vote for you as Nathan?
Yes, I believe I believe that my personality and that can, like I said, it can contribute to bringing change in my ward. I also believe in Mr. Mark in serving people with dignity and honesty, and also with transparency. And I wanna quote something that our provincial chairperson in the Northern Cape said, Dr. Zamani. So he said once that honesty is a revolutionary value. So we must be honest with our communities, and we must be honest with our people. So through that, I believe that I will convince people to vote for me and for the
Okay.
ANC.
For the obviously for the ANC, because
Mm.
you stand for the ANC. Um, Nathan, I'm thinking about this vibrant person that you are, and wanting to develop opportunities for the youngsters, create opportunities for the youngsters. Education, where you are based in the R, how important is that to you? How often are you involved in especially high schools around the area?
I've been quite involved in high schools and primary schools. Like I said, I have a strong religious background, so I did also did schools ministry there. So uh, through that, I'm very known at school levels around my town. So yeah, through that, I'm involved with schools. I don't know if I did answer your question correct.
Yeah, you said that you are involved in schools. So, in education, are you just there to minister to youngsters, or is education one of your key focus areas?
Yeah. Education is a very important tool in our society. Our young people need to understand that we can change and better and improve our nation through education. So education is it's a vital role, and it's a vital component in building a better South Africa.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, I think I'm thinking and I'm trying to create this picture in my mind of Nathan the person, and Nathan the religious background that you have. It makes you investable. Am I right?
Yes,
So
you
people
are.
can literally invest there. I see you want to smile. I can see you actually want to smile because
Yeah,
look, you're a package. You are a package, Nathan. Let's be honest. You are
yeah.
firm. You know your foundations, and that is what you literally want to sell to people to say, look, you can invest your faith and your trust in me. Am I right?
Yes, you are right, sir. You are right. I want to put it like this. At church, we say we put our seeds in ground that can brings up fruit. And I want to make use of that parable that I'm the type of ground where people can invest in, and yeah. So through that, people can invest in me, and yeah. With that background, I believe that people will find a sense of honesty
Sure.
and dignity and integrity.
Okay, so are people excited that you are there?
Pardon?
Are people excited for you now that you're there and you've availed
Uh,
yourself?
yeah, the people even in my sub-region in town, they are very excited for me running also, or being a candidate for the ANC in the upcoming elections, and they are very optimistic about me bringing change in, like I said, in the ward that we are in. So from the responses of the ground, the communities are excited. The communities believe that it's time for young people and fresh blood.
Okay, we've been saying this all along since we've started the morning shows, especially focusing on the youth, young blood, fresh blood. How far will you go? How much of yourself will you commit to this cause? And I know that this is a silly question to ask because normally a person goes in 100%. But with politics, it can become a bit tricky that you cannot separate your life and political life, your personal life. Sometimes,
Yes.
people invade your privacy. Are you ready for that?
Yes, I'm definitely ready because look, the pledge that we undertake, or that we pledge or take, it says that we must be as incoming councillors, and we must be available 24/7 for our people. So I would actually do my utmost best to serve and to improve um, 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 the needs of our people in our community. So I will be definitely available 24/7 for the people in our
Mm. Okay, last week I was in Uppington and we were also interviewing candidates during the pledge ceremony, and one thing stood out: the excitement and the fact that they are now able to contribute, participate in politics, create a
Yes.
better community together. And what I often think, we don't want the novelty to wear off. We want people to be certain that this is what they want. I always say that. So, how sure are you that the excitement or the fact that if and I know if you put in your efforts, you will for sure, with the personality that you have, take the ward that you are in. Um,
Yes.
there won't be any change, negative changes
No.
in you.
I want to put it like this while you were asking this. There won't be, because why? I'm blameless. There's nothing that will hinder people to change their mind, or their choice of voting for the ANC on the 1st of November. Yeah, so there's nothing, I believe, that will change them, because why? I'm truly a servant of the people, and the communities near to my heart, especially young people.
Okay, you are somebody to listen to. I'm sitting and I'm thinking, like, wow, these interviews are normally just 30 minutes, and I so often want to just get into that deeper part of you. And I think what I will do after this ad break, we will definitely dig in deeper just a little bit. But yeah, you are watching Raising Voices live here in Kimberley on ANC Northern Cape TV. We will continue with Nathan Louw in the hour live as we are streaming, and be sure to stay tuned as we return shortly. Welcome back. You are tuned into ANC TV here in the Northern Cape. My name is Mark, your host, as we are doing the youth show this morning, Raising Voices. And I have Nathan Louw, who is a councillor candidate in the R. Exciting, a bubbly person with real foundations, strong foundations in his faith, that is ready to lead the ward he finds himself in, take over that ward for the ANC, and build a better community. Together with you, the viewers, we are asking, listen to him. Make sure that you rally behind him, because his motives are pure, and he would like to affect change in his community. Now, Nathan, tell me, we know that and as I'm speaking to the viewers also, I'd like to invite you, if there is something specifically that you'd like to know from Nathan, you are more than welcome to drop us a question, and we will pose that question to him. But for now, Nathan, directly to you, the effects that you'd like to see, or the changes that you'd like to see in your community, immediate changes. Can you name at least three things that you'd like to really focus on as you hit the ground running?
Yes. Firstly, it's youth bettering youth and improving youth unemployment. Also, helping raising up entrepreneurs, um, um, and also SMMEs in our ward. Because why I always say that it's not always that all of us will be in government positions, but we need to train our people in business, our young people especially, by starting small, and also so that if we, I normally say this, if we train a young people in our community, in our ward, to be a successful businessman, then instead of us for catering for all of the people in the community and trying to solve unemployment, that young person or that person can give back again to the community, and he can also maybe give, for instance, work to 2 or to 10, 20, it depends. So I believe if we stronger SMMEs, and building strong young entrepreneurs, it will also improve our communities.
Okay, I'm glad that you're speaking about SMMEs. I literally got an inbox now, somebody asking me, is there a case of, people running off to bigger cities from the R and trying to find opportunities there? What is it that you're going to do to make people stay? Ek dink die persoon wil graag weet, wat kan Nathan Louw doen om te verhoed dat SMEs ontwikkel word in die R, en sodoende te vermy dat mense byvoorbeeld Johannesburg toe vlug vir geleenthede?
Excel say on investors, to draw investors in our town. Then that will also help and also boost our local economy. So yeah, by drawing investors, and also creating, and like I say, awareness raising, and also helping young people, um, educate them in business. So, but most of all, the key point for me in this is drawing investors in our town. So, yeah.
Okay, much like yourself, you're very investable, hey? And how are you going to create an environment in the R, an atmosphere to make investors think that there are possibilities here?
Um, I will say that we get, like we were talking on youth involvement. We get youth involved in this process by looking at different spheres and levels of, by investing in culture, investing in craft, and music and whatsoever. So for me, creating an atmosphere of possibilities in our town is very much important, so that there can be a sense of, not just for the investors, also for the young people and for the people in our town. So through that, I will also look into to programs by starting to. I normally also say this, that I will talk now from my experience in the gospel music industry. There's also a lot of talent that is in our town, and even in other genres in the secular world. So by also creating that atmosphere so that we can build artists and yeah, and creating an environment of possibilities.
You are thinking outside of the box en ek dink omdat ons nou in die aar, jy's in die aar op die oomblik en is dit okay as ek Afrikaans praat met die aar mense?
Ja, ek is
Is dit
Afrikaans,
okay
ek
as
weet
ek
nie.
okay. Ek wil nou juist op daai area konsentreer want ek wil hê jy moet nou intiem raak met jou kykers en dan wil ek hê jy moet vir ons vertel hoe passievol jy is oor en ek gaan later beweeg na vir wie hulle moet stem en ons weet almal wat die antwoord daarvoor is, maar ek wil hê jy moet vir die kykers sê hoe passievol jy is oor dit waartoe jy glo jy geroep is.
Moet ek dit in Afrikaans sê?
Natuurlik, dis jou kykers, dis huismense hierdie.
Ja, ek is baie passievol vir dit wat ek doen, van ek glo in improve, ek glo in verandering. Dr. Jose Rizal sê een keer, hy sê die jeug is die hoop van die moederland en also die jeug is as 'n jeug die country se future is, dan sal dit ook die nasie se future is. So vir my om involved te wees in die jeug en in die gemeenskap om verandering te bring en soos ons in die ANC beloof en sê dat ons bou beter gemeenskappe vir die gemeenskap, saam met die gemeenskap. So vir my is dat ons daai spreek vir my baie boekdele van ons laat nie die gemeenskap uit in ons prosesse nie, ons maak die gemeenskap deel van ons prosesse.
Okay, fantasties Nathan. Ons is nou besig om af te sluit, jy weet, dit is soos ek sê 30 minute is omtrent niks as jy soveel interessant hier het om oor te gesels en presies, like you said yourself, jy is 'n bubbly persoon.
Yes.
Ons het omtrent so 2 minute. Nou wil ek hê jy moet in die kamera kyk en dan moet jy vir die mense in jou ward, in jou wijk sê hoekom dit belangrik is nadat hulle geluister het na jou, hoekom dit belangrik is om vir jou te stem.
Ek dink baie van ons wat in my wijk is, wat nou live saam ons is, weet dat Nathan is 'n persoon wat kan bereik word en Nathan is 'n persoon wat omgee vir die gemeenskap. Nathan is 'n persoon wat op die grond is en Nathan is 'n persoon wat wil verbetering sien in die lewe van jong mense en van ons gemeenskap. Waar ek aan die ander kant van ons word, waar in Louisville, waar groot geraak het, is dit baie na my hart, because ons is middelklas daar, maar nog steeds voel ek dat dit is tyd om verandering te bring, en deur dit wil ek sê, stem vir die ANC die 1 November, want dis die ANC wat kan verandering bring in ons wijk.
Fantasties. Nathan, baie dankie dat jy met ons was vanoggend en alle sterkte die 1 November en ek glo jy het jou hart uitgepraat en ek weet mense het vertroue wat hulle nou in jou in kan plaas en alle voorspoed, ek weet jy gaan 'n goeie job doen.
Baie dankie Mr. Mark. Was lekker om met jou te praat.
Selfde hierdie kant man. Voorspoed. That was Nathan Louw all the way from the R, and you now have heard his story, his passion for the community, and why he has stepped up to participate in politics and local government specifically. So 1st November, you know now that he has given you a reason to vote for him, and go out there and make your mark. And you have been watching, yes, time flies. You've been watching Raising Voices with Mark Kotzer here live on ANC TV in the Northern Cape. We want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Home Future Furniture, for making this show possible. We will see you soon. God bless. Stay safe.